2017 has been an incredible year for gaming. We have had AAA knockouts, we've had passion pieces that pushed our preconceptions of the art form, and we've had shit that just kept us playing. And while I may be rock hard in excitement for what 2018 has to offer, I wanted to look back and see what I've enjoyed most in 2017. So while keeping in mind that this won't just exclusively be games that came out in 2017, this is just what I was playing in 2017. Here it is. This is whatever the fuck I was playing in 2017. This part of the video I want to call shit that I enjoyed just a little bit. Stuff that was on my radar, stuff that I did end up playing, and stuff that did make me smile, give me some good game time, but like nothing miraculous or incredible. Tekken 7 was a lovely addition to the franchise. The new fighters are characterful and charming, the new rage art mechanic is pretty hype, and they still got my boy Guy Fieri in the game, so with some fierce friendly rivalry with my companions, Tekken 7 was a good purchase. And this slow-mo, this little mechanic...
I gotta take a break. I gotta go to the bathroom.
And Naps is playing out of his mind right now.
I need to change his trousers after that one.
Oh, man.
Best thing in the game, 10 out of 10. It was a treat. I have spent many a good evening in solo or with friends immersed in the kind of tense excitement that only Battle Royale games can provide. Is Fortnite amazing? Not even close. Sometimes it was complete dog shit. Dropping in and dying in seconds, not finding any good weapons, or just getting your head blown off by a sniper that's 12 fucking light years away felt like dog shit. But when you're sneaky, steady creeping for the next loot pickup, when you're dodging a hail of gunfire while the storm closes in on you and death is literally kicking your teeth in, when you and one other player out of 100 who fell before you are the only remaining combatants.
Yeah, he was near those trees, near those two trees. He was there. He is! There he is! Die! Oh my god! One more, Chazzy. One more. Don't give yourself away too much. I'd advise. Oh my god, Chaz, you're about to turn this around.
Oh god!
It's you and one. There he is! Oh my god, Chazzy! ChazThyGreat! ChazThyGreat!
You fucking feel it. And I felt it, and it was enjoyable. I liked a bit of Fortnite. So Game Freak made their cash grab for the year by releasing the sequel to the Generation 7 games, Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. These games were okay. They were okay. I mean, what can I say? I'm glad they wrapped up Alola. I'm glad my boy Molane is part of the Elite Four now. I'm glad that they had some good service with Team Rainbow Rocket, and I'm glad that I had another excuse to spend some time playing Pokemon. It was not incredible, but it was a short stay back in Alola, and I look forward to whatever they have for whatever Pokemon games they're going to be putting on Switch. It was alright. More excited for Switch Pokemon. This part of the video I would like to call shit that I enjoyed a little bit more. This stuff got me going. This shit I fucks with. I did really like these games. Not the absolute most amazing things of the year, but I did really enjoy them. Persona 5 is the most stylish game I have seen in recent years. It's the most unapologetic, in-your-face, turn-based RPG experience. It's brimming with character and strategy. Every team member is memorable, except that one. And every boss was tense, except that one. More JRPGs like this get tired of keeping their shit turn-based. Final Fantasy quit years ago. They quit when fucking active battle timers came through. Persona stuck to their guns. They tried their utmost to just perfect the turn-based formula. And they succeeded. This game is fun. The story is engaging, the gameplay is challenging, and the music, the music!
Wake up, get up there. Raise your voice, I guess like
Mario Odyssey is a game for everyone. If you give it to a 5-year-old, they'll be like, oh shit, it's Mario. If you give it to your dad, they'll be like, dang son, it's Mario. Give it to the junkie living at the end of your road. It is a universally lovable title. It's a collectathon bursting with exploration and adventure. This game is just like a bag of Skittles. It does not stop bursting with colour and flair. The game has no downtime. It's back-to-back wonder and engagement. There is always stuff to be doing, and on a more technical note, the new Cappy mechanic with minion controlling and stuff, it really allowed for some fresh and inventive level design. It's Mario, like, you can't really lose. It's just Nintendo did their thing and it worked out swimmingly. I finally got around to finishing the Bloodborne DLC. It was a challenging treat. The weapons were great, the bosses were intimidating, and the locations maintained their suspected haunting beauty. And this dumb fetus boy, this fucking fetus boy took me a while! But overall, Bloodborne for me has always been a 9 out of 10 title. Every playthrough I have of the game is just so... It brings you back to that just intense, challenging action that I've come to love and expect from the Soul series. And yeah, had a good time. Had a good time finally beating Fetus Boy. Jesus. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is a serene dream. Out of all the Zelda games I've played to completion, it's the least puzzling, but the most difficult combat-wise. And when discussing Zelda Breath of the Wild, it's so detached from the formula we've come to expect from Zelda, it's in a class of its own. It's not the quintessential Zelda experience, but the sprawling playground of physics and features all culminates into an epic title. It felt so rewarding to see every corner of that world. But fuck the final boss, though. It was really anticlimactic. Good game, bad final boss. Good game, bad final boss. And now coming towards the end of what I played in 2017. Of course, there were many things I played in 2017. There are some things that I missed off this list. But this last section is the games that I personally felt were my absolute favourite of the year. This is shit that I enjoyed the most. As the big dumb fucking idiot who's put so many hours into the Rune Factory series, Harvest Moon series, and even played my fair share of Farmville, Stardew Valley was right up my alley. No rhyme intended. The colourful sprite work always held a particular charm, and there was just the right amount of reward and expansion for actions taken. Just as you're falling into the tedium of watering your 100th plant, they hit you with a new location, a new facility, or a new NPC. The game just keeps on going, and it's got a quirky cast of casual characters, and with it all together, I've got to admit, I spent far too much time in this pretty pixelated farming simulator, but none of it is regretted. It was a cheap title that the Switch brought out. I didn't have much on Switch, picked it up and I put so much time into it because it's pretty and I wanted to get the sprinkler. They've got sprinklers and dogs. No more. Gora was so enchanting to me. I like the idea of picking something up with no pretext as to what it's about. It was just so subtly beautiful and tactilely puzzling. I don't even know if tactilely is a word. It's a puzzle game that you want to get your teeth into. You can waste an entire afternoon on it. That's the only bad side of the game, though. You will finish it in an afternoon. It takes about 3 to 5 hours of total gameplay to entirely finish this game, but they crammed in so much beauty and art into just this subtle puzzle game. It really, really took me for surprise, and I'm so glad that I got the opportunity to play it firsthand without its incredibly vague and weirdly told story being spoiled. I would really recommend anybody who likes puzzles to just pick this game up with no prior knowledge going into it and just see if you can finish it, because it felt really rewarding to me. I really loved it. And I don't want to say that this is my game of the year, because a lot of this shit I just played in vast quantities. There isn't really a first place ribbon, but I guess I feel like I've been building up to this. Nier Automata felt like a whole package to me. Its bullet hell mixed with hack and slash gameplay was so unlike anything I'd ever played before. Every combo was so satisfying. Every engagement had this feeling of momentum and impact. The visual and sound design had you really feeling the puncture of blade to metal. Guys, so good. You're just about done killing this loser, and then just dash up to the next loser. It's fluid, it's fast, it's frightening, and oh my god, that's just the combat. The enemy design combined like an interesting juxtaposition of simple but intimidating. Look at this doofy footboy. Look at him. On hard mode, this guy will destroy you. This twink of a robot could bend you over his knee and take you out of the game in 3 hits if you're not careful. These are the most basic dudes. Now look at this. I'd say the best way to describe the story was enigmatic. It wasn't the most incredibly coherent narrative, but it jumped from climax to climax throughout. It kept you on your toes despite not making the most sense. Overall, Nier Automata was a game I felt motivated to see every inch of what it had to throw at me. Every environment, every enemy, and every inch of 2B's ridiculous booty. It was just what I wanted from a video game. This game had me playing. But fuck that, it's 2018 and the future is now. All I care about is Monster Hunter World, so it was nice to look back on you, but fuck you, Monster Hunter is where it's at. So I hope you all enjoyed that quick look back in the games of 2017, and I hope you all join me for January 26th, the release date of Monster Hunter World! Oh, and also Dragon Ball Z Fighters and Final Fantasy City NT. All that good shit to come. Either way, whatever console, whatever game you may play, whatever shit you might be enjoying, I hope that 2018 is a wonderful, wonderful year of gaming for all of us. Have a lovely night. You heard the crickets of the early eve. They lurk around the opening in 2s and 3s. Clementine told you not to move with the breeze and take you down to places where we dare not speak. You look out of the doorway, sir, she's lost. The pennies are cascading from your wishing well. Something butter. You got your reputation and your good intent. Such a good intent.